Hey guys! So today I'm going to talk about my natural makeup. So I did my makeup today, and I did half of my face with the makeup, and then I left the other half completely blank. And I took a few pictures of it so that you guys can see what my skin looked like before and after, just to get the coverage idea and what it would look like on maybe your skin. So I will insert the pictures. My skin has been breaking out quite a bit this last week because I'm terrible at drinking water. Terrible. I don't drink hardly any water and I need to fix that. And also my fiber intake has been down the tubes. I have not gotten enough fiber, so that is why I have the acne that I do. But it's good because I wanted you to see blemishes and redness so that you can tell a difference on each side, and I think these pictures will really show you that. I also have a lot of redness under my eyes. I have very puffy under eyes with a lot of redness to them. So in the picture you'll be able to see one side is covered under there and then one isn't, and that'll give you an idea of how much it covers. So the makeup I'm talking about here is Alima Pure, and I have 3 of their products. I have their Satin Matte Foundation, and it is a loose powder, kind of like Bare Minerals. It's in beige 2, and it says it has 6.50 grams. It's made in Portland, Oregon, which is so cool. So the inside looks like this. Take the cap off. And it has a little click sifter. So basically it's closed right now so that if I were to open it and dump it, nothing's going to come out. But when you want to use it, you just twist, and then it exposes the holes so that you can dump it into your cap, which is so cool. It's great for travel. That way you don't make a big old mess. I love the Satin Matte Foundation very much. The coverage, as you saw in the pictures, is amazing. It evens out the skin tone so well. It covers up the redness and the yuckiness. It just evens everything, but it looks natural. It's not cakey at all. It's just amazing, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. Definitely. By the way, the foundation is, I believe, between $25 to $28. I haven't checked on that, but it will be between $25 and $28. Okay, so the second thing that I have from them is a blush. Similar packaging, just a little bit less. This has 3 grams in it, but honestly, you use so little, like this is going to last me forever. So this is what it looks like in the inside. Just like the foundation, it has the little closed sifter, and you twist it and then the holes get exposed and you tap it into the cap. This is the Luminess Shimmer Blush in Sahara, and it is a rosy pink with a golden shimmer flecks in it. However, I find that the shimmers don't really show up on my skin very much, so it really wouldn't matter to me whether I got the matte blushes or the shimmer ones, because I don't find the shimmer shows up very much at all. But I did like the golden color in it, so that's why I got this color. The last thing that I have is super, super incredible, and I would recommend that you get this if you get the foundation. I think it's very necessary and very important that you get this. You might not need it if you don't have a lot of redness or blemishes. Mainly blemishes is what I'm talking about. But this is the Alima Pure Concealer. This is what it looks like. It's just little. This is the color Linen. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to read that because it's so tiny, and I don't know if my camera is going to focus. But it's in the color Linen, and it is 2 grams. I love the packaging on this. It has a snap cap. So basically, if I can show you, just open it like that, and it's going to pop open. So that's what keeps the product inside, but it also has holes, so that it's not just completely open, it also has holes. So what you do, so you take the cap and you just tap in the concealer and then close the cap, and then of course use the concealer with a brush or whatever you'd like. I love the packaging on this, but this concealer is so awesome. It covers so well. That's what I use to cover up that under eye area. That's what I use to cover up the blemishes on my forehead and on my chin. I usually don't have to do anything around the nose because the foundation does a really good job at that, but when it's really, really red, like from pimples, I do put the concealer on top of those and it just makes the redness go away. It's amazing, and under my eyes, of course. It's just a great addition to the foundation if you have a lot of things that you need to cover that maybe the foundation doesn't fully cover, but the foundation does really diminish the redness quite a bit. So they're both really amazing. You don't have to get them together, but I would recommend that you do. I think they're a great pair, and I am definitely going to repurchase. Oh, I forgot to mention, the blush is, I believe, $15. I'm pretty sure it's $15. And the concealer is between $11 to $15, I believe. The makeup is more expensive than the drugstore makeup that you get at, say, Walmart or Walgreens or what have you, but it isn't as pricey as, say, 100% Pure is, or a lot of other makeup that you can buy at Sephora. There's a lot more expensive ones out there, but it's kind of in the middle ground, but to me it's worth it. I will definitely be buying it again when I run out, and it's just amazing. It works awesome. I love it, and I would definitely recommend it. So as far as brushes go, I really like to use this Eco Tools brush. I got this so many years ago. I don't know what it's called. I don't even think they sell this anymore, but they have a lot of other brushes I'd like to try. This is what I use for the foundation. It's what I buff it in with. All you have to do is put it in the cap and then swirl this around in the cap, and then what you want to do is you want to put it on your face in downward motions like this, okay? And then buff it into your skin until you get the desired coverage, and that works really well. It is a synthetic brush. And then for the concealer, I really love using a really small dense brush. This is the brush that I use. It's kind of a domed dense brush. It is the Sigma Domed Utility E34. This is probably about $12. I love using this with it. It helps it cover really nicely and it blends it out perfect. As far as blush goes, you can really use whatever you want. I was subscribed to BoxyCharm for a year before I went on this whole natural products journey, and I got this in the BoxyCharm. It's just a small little kabuki brush. It's by Alima Pure, and I just swirl it in the cap with the blush and I just apply it to my cheeks like that, and that's about it. But you can use any brush you want. I just recommend synthetic brushes because I've tried the Bare Minerals brushes, which are, I think, natural hair, and I didn't find that they worked very well. And I also find that the Eco Tools does not shed. How does that happen? I don't know. The Bare Minerals brushes shed bad, really bad. So I will not be buying Bare Minerals anything ever again. But yeah, that's what works for me. Doesn't really matter. Just find the brush that works best for you, and it'll work out great. So all in all, I really, really recommend that you try Alima Pure. It is so natural, so perfect. It does not irritate my skin whatsoever. It stays put, it covers. The colors, oh, by the way, the foundation colors, there's so many colors to choose from. You have no idea. So many. So you will find your shade. You can also buy small samples of whatever you want from the store so that you don't buy like the full size and be like, oh crap, it's not my shade. Even though the return policy is really great on them. So yeah, I would recommend you go buy it. Go try it if you're trying to look for some natural makeup. I really want to try the 100% Pure makeup, except it is more expensive. And right now I just don't have any money to do so. But eventually I would really like to try their foundations or tinted moisturizers or anything like that.